that job back, brother. I'll give you a pass.
Well, you
considering
were
you're
just
locked out of your
fucking
house.
yapping, so I didn't start it yet. Fuck you.
Oh, wow, I'm just yapping? You don't care about what I have
Yeah.
to say? And saving it for posterity?
I'm here for the vibes now.
God is giving you direction. You're getting divine direction, and you're like, that's not important enough to record. That's crazy.
Well, we're recording this, so
Yeah. Recording me.
Well,
baby.
let's go.
Last we left our Demeran Damagers, in an attempt to distract those in the parlor, Sanguinius sets the room on fire, causing concern for the safety of the delegation from Sembia by Princess Gemra. During this, Mr. Midnight hides on the balcony of the bride-to-be's room, hoping to catch a glimpse of the Viperous Vixen. The mysterious Wanti woman seems to be hunting in the garden, one of the bards set to play the wedding, but is scared off when Pavlov begins missing notes and acting strangely after being mentally warned by the party. The prince, upon smelling smoke, goes and puts out the fire with his magics, before quietly scolding Sanguinius and telling him that it will be coming out of his own pocket, not mummy's or daddy's. Afterwards, the prince and Zendalor decide to finally have a word with the captive Cosette. Once the silent seal kept in her cell is removed, a bitter banter begins as Cosette tells Lucian that Conrad will come for her and tries to make deals with the prince for Demara's safety in return for handing over Ranveer, as well as assistance with Zendalor's mother, who is their compatriot. Finally, Cosette asks for permission to join the masquerade, to which she is politely declined. Now, with the masquerade set to begin, what other dangerous delights will our Demeran Damagers delve?
can I give him my inspiration?
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Permission
Bravo.
granted.
Bravo.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, you always have permission to give each other inspiration, as long as it comes from your pool. You can also vote a DM inspiration, and you can say, "Hey, that's probably worthy. God, you wanna?" But I won't always. Anyway, we are going to take a brief second to, before starting the intro and the party, give Sir Daxon a moment of screen time. Sir Daxon, in the time before the beginning of the masquerade, I imagine you'd be in your bedroom getting dressed into your costume, and you're like ready enough, and you're like, okay, before I do this, I have to cast the sending spell. Yeah?
That's exactly what I was thinking, like fully dressed besides for the mask. The mask is not on yet.
Yeah,
But
okay.
everything else is perfect and ready as he's just holding this scroll in his hands.
Just take a moment to first describe what Daxon is wearing, set the atmosphere, and then describe what it looks like as you cast this spell from the scroll.
Daxon is wearing a very sleek suit, white outside with the typical, black outside with the typical white button up on the inside, with some gold and purple inlays, and the cufflinks being little dragons. And the mask itself is a shining gold like the sun, with sunflower motif and just like different shades, like the sun setting and coming. Like the feel in the room is very different. However, it is not joyous. It is one of worry, as he has the scroll in his hands and he's thinking of his mother and what could have possibly happened. He takes a deep breath and unfurls it. Magic flows from the scroll and closes his eyes as if offering a silent prayer. Ma, Stax, I don't know if you'll get this message. I'm sorry, Ma. I couldn't be there for you. Please tell me. No, instead of please tell me, please say you're safe. And that is the 25.
Computer is buffering. Please say you're safe. I am beyond ever being in danger again. I am at peace. My lovely, beautiful son. I died knowing I was proud of you.
The fish just comes down and shatters the bed he's sitting on as he just sits there and cries for a little while. Before trying to pull himself together and head for the gala, head for the masquerade.
I did not know until the start of this session whether or not she was dead. I rolled a d20 and got a 3, so she did not survive. I'm sorry. So, yeah,
Fucking mom,
my
man.
condolences. She got trampled to death. Anyway, I think do we want to roll initiative to see what order we're going in, or do you want me to?
Yeah, sure. We can have Midnight go first.
Yeah, hey, fuck off.
I could also go in like ABC order.
We also lost Avery.
Yes, we did.
Hi.
Oh, and we lost Namunga?
I couldn't.
What the hell?
I just lost
What?
all audio from the game, including the match
Hey.
cards.
I'm sorry? What's happening?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
What's going on?
I lost power. In
Oh,
the house.
shit.
Okay.
Are you okay? Avery?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I lost power. I'm still trying to get things situated.
Do you need a moment? We can take a brief break.
No, I'm good. I can listen.
Okay, cool. We are going to do an intro where I'm going to have everyone take a moment to describe what they're wearing as well as describe what they're doing in this intro. A la the stuff Ryan does for his one-shots, where you guys are like passing a beach ball, for example. In this case, the beach ball is going to be someone, a servant, probably Elvin, holding a plate of hors d'oeuvres, which is culturally something made by elves, but because it's such a small little snack, they named them after dwarves because there's beef with elves and dwarves, and they would do something like that. Sort of like how the French didn't create French fries, but they're named after the French. But like We'll say the hors d'oeuvres are something like paladins in a blanket, if you will. Just pigs in a blanket, reflavored. Paladins in armor, and such like that. Little like savory treats that go well with liquor. So that is being passed around, and it basically like the servant is going to each of you. To offer, and you can decline or whatever. But unless you have a better thing in mind. But that's how I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to go off of alphabetical order. So let's start with Azura.
No. Well, Summer heads over, and what he sees is a lovely half-elf dressed in a 3-piece suit with a collared vest embroidered with all sorts of floral designs, with little myconade imagery, a little half cape on one shoulder with adorning gold chains with a little amaryllis flower pinned to his vest. He's chatting up anybody nearby, but when he spots the server, he pulls his hands up to grab a little hors d'oeuvre, taking a bite before regaling the small crowd with other sorts of stories.
Next on the list would be Sir Daxon, and then Lucian. After Lucian is Midnight and Sanguinius.
So I've already described Sir Daxon's look.
Yes. So
any
you just need to go
him,
to how your thing goes. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Anyone seeing him would currently see him over at the drink table, foregoing the glass and just grabbing a bottle. As he just kind of looks around aimlessly.
When you're offered the hors d'oeuvres, do you take any of them, or are you just interested in the liquor?
He doesn't even seem to recognize that someone is offering him something. He's lost in the sauce right now.
Mocha, who is standing with you in this intro, does pluck an hors d'oeuvre off next to you and chucks it in their mouth, looking at you quizzically, as the screen pans over to the next person on the list, which is Lucian, wherever Lucian is, over at this table with Azura, funny enough.
There we go.
That doesn't have to be far right now, but your call. Set the scene.
Yeah, seeing that the server comes back over and offers Lucian an hors d'oeuvre, the camera it kind of zooms in on a plate. You see Lucian's hand pluck a paladin in a blanket off the tray before the camera zooms out, and you see wearing a black mask with golden embroidery on it in the shape of a sun. I can post a picture actually in general to there we go. So it's something like that, and as the camera zooms out, you see that in contrast to his mask, he's wearing an all white suit, and not all white, but it's white with gold trimmings, all of it representing the sun. There's like golden lines going across it, the sun emblems on it, and just light stars, all going all along the suit. So it's white with gold trimming.
I love that. and then transitioning from below where you are, panning upward to we'll say panning upward past Zendalor, who is in a comparatively dark blue and silver dress that is actually, one moment. I'm just going to post it because I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time describing her. But wearing that basically. Ignore those numbers. But and
What's the
panning past
measurements?
her, past the queen, over to Midnight. Please take the show.
Sorry, I had a trajectory planned, and then you introduced Zendalor. It's okay.
Then fucking ignore my trajectory.
It's
and
okay, honey.
redo
I
it.
just gotta rethink what I'm doing.
That's okay.
As the camera moves past Zendalor, we'll see maybe lit by great chandelier from above. Midnight moves from the banister of this veranda over to stand behind the queen and adjacent to the king. Midnight, as a giant catman, does not do well with masks and frills. Instead, he is wearing a rather traditional Maztecan outfit. You see that Midnight's muzzle is painted with lines at like 45-degree angles to sort of make angles on his face. He is dressed uncharacteristically colorfully in greens and golds that are trimmed with blacks and reds. He is wearing we could say perhaps something more akin to a harness about his shoulders and chest that are thick and molded with Maztecan iconography that lead to a belted skirt that drapes between his knees and then back behind his legs as well, with a hole cut for his tail. The most affluent part of his outfit is his prodigious headdress that leaves his face and muzzle open, but with its thick cheek guards and high crest, it bears a skull in the center of an open frame and has what looks to be a mixture of like pheasant and eagle feathers that have either been cut or dyed to make the most outrageous sort of plumage that you can see. Anyone with Maztecan history would know that the Tabaxi tribes of Maztica tend towards stealth, and typically when one wears an outfit such as this, it is during times of war when they want to be seen, so that you can see them and their fury coming. I put a picture in general.
Yep, it looks really good. Did you narrate what you were gonna do before we pass the ball to Dickard?
My apologies. The server comes up to the royal veranda, and we see Midnight move from his position, bend at the waist, and with his arms behind his back, lean down and carefully inspect the food one by one with his eyes, meticulously checking them before straightening, and then with an open arm, gesturing the server forward so that they might approach the queen.
Very good. the queen alongside her husband Rothar. Avery, I don't know. Rothar would probably be interested in snacks, yes?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So the queen sort of like looks them over and like shrugs it away. A woman of little appetite, at least as of the moment, with her illness. For Rothar to just take the entire tray from this this poor servant, and the servant does like sort of try to hide how defeated they feel as they like scurry off to get a new tray and bring it back down to the lords, and with a new tray coming down the stairs to offer you, Sanguinius, a bite to eat. Do you take upon any of the hors d'oeuvres? And please take a moment to describe what Sanguinius looks like.
Some part of me is saying don't eat the food. I don't know why. Keep offering it. It makes me uncomfortable.
It's your fucking dad's party. You think you're gonna get poisoned at your dad's party? That's fair. Lucian did almost get assassinated on his birthday. So
Yeah,
that was narrative. Did you say you went robot for me?
I sound like a robot?
You briefly did. Can you repeat yourself?
Oh, I said I pass on the food. Sanguinius is wearing... He's wearing, kind of just like a black suit. Key takeaways, though. How much time did we have to get dressed and ready for the event?
You knew about it like a while beforehand and would have had time to, dress up.
Okay,
Get
so...
something made. A couple weeks, at least.
Okay, yeah, we're chilling. So he's dyed his wings red to match, the house colors. And he is also... Bro's wearing a wig, so he has long black hair instead of the usual one. With a gold mask of his normal face with like red tears streaking down it. And I don't know how to describe, it's not a halo, but like, you guys know when you look at pictures of quote unquote divine people, how they have that like bright circle around their head?
Yeah.
That is sometimes pointy. Yeah, he has that on.
Dang,
Yeah.
you went out. Good job.
Okay. Oh yeah. Can you give me more than he just doesn't take the hors d'oeuvres? Can you like give me something else? This is your intro, like.
As they walk up to him, he raises his hand like fucking King Solomon, goes, no thank you. And he's kind of just sitting watching to see what everyone else is doing. He is slightly unnerved because he has not, I don't think he's been to a party since he's become an ASMR.
I think your eyes would maybe pan around the room. You'd see Serana, actually I'm gonna place her here, back to you, sitting at her own table, reading a book rather casually at this party, like the most antisocial thing you can do at a party. Peak goth girl, don't talk to me, I'm here because I have to be kind of vibes. And then you would pan upward. I don't know if you can see, if you're able to see anything in Roll20, but up towards the opposite balcony to the king and queen is Lady Vega Foxmantle, Lord Lorgar Darth, the groom, and the snake woman that you fumbled the bag on letting Midnight stalk. So they're all nice and stocked up there, looking over the proceedings together.
They have a guard captain up there too. Oh.
Yes, a guard captain, Arwen Daela of Ravensburg. One of the Daela siblings, Sariel Daela, has had many children. An elven woman of approximately 400, 500 years old. So definitely not someone King Rothar maybe even personally knows, because they've been out of the Dayala household for some time. But they do happen to be the strongest swordsmen in this bitch. They
That's
are
crazy.
they're the best man. She is the best man. So because she's here to protect the bride.
Oh, Waverly's
And she-
here. I forgot she's here.
And she also happens to be the guard captain of Ravensburg.
Okay. Am I the last person
You
to go?
know, yeah, you were the last person to go. Yes.
Can I
But
do a
now
perception check?
on whom?
On the room. Just the whole room. Just to see if I notice anything that could be a problem or a threat to either me or the people I care about.
That's vague as fuck.
To be fair, I'm not expecting you to give me anything. This is a big fucking room. I didn't realize it was this big.
Yeah, brother. Go ahead, I guess. If anyone else wants to do a check on anything, let me know.
I was gonna do insight just to gauge the vibes of the room.
Okay,
Cool, I
insight
got a
is more
5.
specific.
Oh,
I feel like you have to be more specific with your choice if you're gonna say it's an insight check. He said general
just-
perception.
Yeah, I
You
got a
gotta
5,
give me-
so I.
You gotta pick out someone if you're doing insight.
Okay, I'll go after Dickard.
You're gonna
You
go.
see me uncomfortable.
You're gonna insight Dickard. Give me insight on Dickard.
To be fair, I'm
fact-
sitting alone in a corner, basically.
In fact, with advantage, I'll give that to you.
Why are
because
you
he's your
sitting,
party member?
sitting alone,
That's-
rather?
I
Why
don't
are
like
you
these
sitting
niggas,
alone?
and these niggas didn't like me when I was a normal nigga, so fuck
Hey,
them.
do you not see your two friends sitting at a table like across from here?
I will mention. I
He-
forgot to mention. Dickard, your old friend, your ride or die friend from childhood that liked you even before you weren't in Asmar, Lady Erda Rutherford, also sitting on her own at a different table. So
Does he recognize me? I guess she would. Yeah, probably.
yeah, he would. She's wearing like ceremonial like armor, like warrior knight vibes, I guess, is what she would do with the ceremonial sword that is tied because it's a party and you're not really supposed to have weapons. Sort of like con rules, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
But she would be there. Nimunga, did you actually want to give a roll of insight on
So I
anyone?
think you misheard me. I said I was gonna go after Dickard, not insight on Dickard.
Oh,
Okay, sorry. I thought that
That's
was
my
funny.
bad.
I was just like, yeah. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
thought it was
I feel good.
No, that's fair.
No, so I wanted to do insight on the bridal table. See if I could just gauge if there's anything going on with them, because like they're the main targets, right? So just keeping an eye on them while I'm like entertaining guests.
I think you are sat quite far from them, and they are above you, so it might be hard to get a good view of them. But go ahead and insight me with how far are you from them actually?
I'm trying to see them on the map.
Yeah, 235 feet. I'm gonna give you disadvantage because you're very far from them.
Oh, that's where they are. Okay. Cool.
They are 235 feet from you, so.
That's fair.
This place is huge.
Yeah, it's a huge fucking ballroom. It's a fuck you, we're rich ballroom.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, we are the bread basket of Damara, and this is what that means.
Cool. But can I also do a second insight on Dickard just because it's funny?
Yes, and you do get advantage on that one. So just call them out as you're rolling.
Okay. You said a disadvantage? Okay,
Yeah.
so
that would be a 7.
okay, and then for Dickard. Okay, still 13.
Dickard, what does she get from you with a 13? I will let you answer this one.
I would say since we're wearing masks, you can in my eyes probably glow since I'm divine. You see my eyes just scanning the room over and over. You can tell I'm uncomfortable in this situation.
For that 7, you see that Vega Foxmantle looks real pretty, you think, from this distance. It's honestly like she looks more like a Roblox character because she's so far away, and you're questioning whether or not you need glasses, but you think she's pretty. You like the colors she's wearing. It's more a blob, and honestly, you can't really even tell who else is standing next to her. One of them looks like he has wings. You think that's either Revan. No, it's not Revan, because you know who. Sorry. You think that's probably Revan's brother, but you don't know who the other like string shape is. So yeah, a 7's fucking awful.
Where is Dickard on the map? Where are you at, bro?
He is 2 tables from you. He's below you by 2 tables.
Okay. Dickard, do your thing, and then I'll do something. You gonna do anything past the perception check?
What did you say? Pass the perception check?
Well, were you gonna do anything aside from the perception check?
I think I'm gonna wait till somebody else does something first. I'm chilling.
You haven't really done anything but say perception check, but I'll circle back to you. Who wants to go now? Because it's free reign. This is your guys' time to enjoy the party.
Okay, I was gonna go check on Dickard.
Yeah, I think Lucian would probably follow behind.
And check on Sanguinius?
Yeah, I'll check on Sanguinius. But yeah, so Azra bids adieu to the little small group he was entertaining, and then strides over to Sanguinius. Yeah. Sanguinius, what are you doing
Lucian.
by yourself? With Lucian.
He turns over and he goes, I was just gauging the room. Yes, he's trying to hide that he does not like being surrounded by noble people. What brings you two over to me?
Well, I saw you were out here alone, being a bit of a wallflower without a wall.
Go.
I'd much rather talk to you than. And Lucian gestures to the room. You know.
I appreciate it. I didn't want to be around you two and, I guess, be a dampener since I am the runt of my father.
Oh, come on. Runts can surprise you. If anything, you should stop perceiving yourself as such.
Would it be... I hope... Do you think it would be more so I picked the colors of the house. Do you think it would be in universe to say Sanguinius had to wear the house colors as representation?
I don't think it would have been a you have no choice kind of deal, but if you want to go for that angle, I think it is appropriate to say there is maybe an unspoken expectation and you might have felt that pressure.
Okay. Because, he doesn't feel like himself currently. I appreciate your kind words, my friend. I also don't really know what to do at parties.
No, that's simple. You talk, you schmooze, have a drink, have a dance, all sorts of entertainments. I mean, there has to be somebody besides us here that you'd like to talk to.
He looks to his childhood best friend.
Azra follows his gaze and has a bit of a coy smile on his face. Oh, so there is someone. Well, why don't you introduce us?
He stands up. If you could probably tell he might be like blushing under the mask, like fuck. Damn it. Well then, follow me. And
Don't
we
go
head over.
empty-handed. Don't go empty-handed. Say, have a drink in hand. Say, oh, have a drink. Introduce us. You never want to approach a lady with empty hands.
I see. Thank you. And he raises his hand for a drink, and I'm assuming that just someone gives it to him off the rip.
Yeah, there's a servant with a tray of drinks walking past that hands you one. Or two. Go ahead.
Is Eloisa present?
He certainly would be.
I
I may not have remembered to put a token down for him, but he would be.
I mean, I would assume he would be in the royal retinue.
Probably, yeah.
But the idea of just Midnight and Eloisa on the balcony, just like very, how should I put it? Like, sort of surreptitiously, like over their noses, like looking over the balcony at like Sanguinius. And as he's about to get up without a drink for the lady he's about to approach, Midnight like leans in further, and then Azra like hands him a drink, and like you see like Midnight go, ah, damn it, and then Midnight hands Eloisa a gold piece.
Yeah.
I was going to fumble that one.
Brogan. Oh God, one sec. I absolutely can, Avery. Just give me one moment. The Brogan, in an effort to put you on the spot, would you like to be this childhood friend?
Oh, you want? I can. Yeah, sure. I can try and play a woman.
Yes. So this woman is essentially Sir Daxon, but as a woman, as a human woman. She would be a follower of Ilmater by religion, and she would have at least formally had a crush on Sanguinius as they were kids, and probably never confessed. But definitely may have had designs on marrying him at some point, because that is what nobles do.
Dickard, may I have some licenses for some creative liberties?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, I think I could do this.
Okay.
She was in like 2 sessions of Barry.
Yeah,
her
and
whole father's best friend.
do you want to describe what she looks like, Dickard? Because you should remember.
Also,
I don't remember.
Okay, well then, she's the same age as you all. Go ahead and describe her however you want to describe this lady knight, because Dickard doesn't remember what she looks like.
Wait,
That's crazy,
the same age as us all?
Yeah, it's a
not-
wide range.
As me.
I'm sorry, as specifically like Lucian and Sanguinius, because they are the same age.
And how old are they?
20.
Oh, damn, we're the same age? What the fuck?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
most
very
of you
young.
guys are 20
This
years old.
is it's our first adventure.
Zendalor is 22. Midnight, I think, is 60.
Correct. Coming up on 61.
Yeah. Eloisa, also 60. Or 70, somewhere around there. The queen is only 44.
What?
That is only a 44-year-old woman, and she's dying. It's tragic, actually.
That's sad. That is tragic as fuck.
Does she have a canonical height, or can I give height?
You can give height.
Thought about this character in like a
see.
year. I really don't remember.
Long black hair, about 6'8", clad in typical like
Yeah.
dark, yeah, dark gray, like Dameron. Dameron's like dark gray, right? For colors for the armor, 'cause I think that's what. Daxon-
Their colors used to be in the era of like for Lilith, if you're representing like Lilith following Dameron's, it's blue and gold because those are her eye colors. But the colors I believe for Damara were I think red, for the bloodstone, and I can't remember the other color. Does anyone else remember? I guess.
You know what? I'm just gonna take my creative liberties because I assume this is a lady from a separate house, but under Damara. So I'm just gonna give her a house and colors.
Yeah, give her house colors.
Black hair with a purple flower in it, which is very strange because this woman is still in full armor. Weapon, of course, tied and wearing a mask, but in full armor nonetheless, with purple embroidery, but that like purple embroidery with a like green hue around the joints, but otherwise a very dark gray suit color. And eyes will be green. We'll say black hair, green eyes. Has a bit of a tan, but not too crazy. 6'8", mountain of a woman.
Does she have tan lines from her armor, her visor?
Yes.
Their exports, Damaro's exports include gems, gold, iron, and silver. So we'll say Damaro's colors are gold, silver, and red.
So yeah, that's what you see. And you guys are approaching?
Yeah,
Yep.
What is she doing right now sitting at this table by herself? Is she occupying herself in any way, or is she just watching?
I think she's eating right now. But she, as, you know, a knightly woman should, always has her eyes head on a swivel. So I think she would notice Sanguinius' party walking up. Ah, Sanguinius! Look at you, look how
It's a pleasure.
you've grown. She'll stand up.
I
to
going
you,
for a hug.
clap.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
She'll give you the hug.
They're the homie, bro. Yeah.
And then go to put you in a little noogie. I haven't seen you in years.
Holy
Exactly.
okay. So she's about that.
Keep in mind, Sanguinius was just a normal height nigga for a long time.
Oh, okay.
You
Also-
probably got that a lot.
This is, by the way, I forgot to mention this because I just remembered this. Didn't, like, in the earlier episodes where she was shown, didn't Posson crack?
Wait,
I'm pretty
hang
sure
on.
that happened.
Okay, so
This is
the,
guy-
Boston doesn't fuck.
yeah, he was flirting with her because they were sparring when Azar went to tell him he was leaving, right?
The funniest part about that is Posson is on the balcony. If you look at the map, he's right here. He's been reinstated and is the Houndmaster and has 5 hounds behind him, just in case shit goes off. So he's working right now, but he is close enough to maybe hear this. I don't know. Well, maybe not actually, but close enough to maybe see.
Yeah,
Who knows?
after the light nugget, she releases you and just kind of like claps you on the side of both your arms, like, Jesus, what have you been eating?
I think they call it god juice or something like that. I don't know. I'm quite tall now,
Hell, I gotta get me some of that.
though. It is a pleasure to see you
it?
again.
Hi. Yes, it's been too
Um,
long.
these are-
who you're? Yes, introduce me.
These are my companions, my friend Azra and my cousin.
Oh, my prince. And she'll give a stiff bow.
Sam will nod his head. It's a pleasure.
So it's my honor to make your acquaintance. My Sanguinius, keeping yourself involved with such esteemed guests.
Let's say I'm moving up in the world, right?
Oh yes, from what I hear, you're doing quite a lot of moving up. She kind of glances over at Serana. Word does go around.
Azura chuckles behind his glass.
Yo.
Lucian just blushes and looks off to the side.
Midnight elbows Eloisa.
Oh no, everyone's looking. Oh fuck.
Yes.
I'm proud of you. About time you finally got your manhood.
Azura's like out of his glass.
You know, if you waited any longer, I thought I was gonna have to take it myself.
Oh shit.
Oh. He coughs. He goes. Everything grew to a proportion which attracted more attention than usual.
I did everything grow.
Yes.
God
And-
damn.
I
should
guess
probably
things
go-
became
I should
official.
probably go see what my mother and father is up to. Do excuse me.
And switches back
Thank you
to
for joining me,
like stone
cousin.
face, like, thank you very it was a pleasure to meet you, my prince.
Likewise, Lucian quickly fucks off. He just
He said, "I'm out of here."
nope.
Out of here. Bye.
Yes,
Uh,
Azura, was it?
Yes.
Kind of looks you up and down. Definitely a man.
Thank you for that. I did take after my birth father in the whole elven aspect, so a bit fair.
Yeah, you know, it kind of took a few glances, but, you know, a woman can tell.
I think he's one of the most handsome men I've ever met.
Oh, a little
That's
small
sweet.
for me, but
I feel like Azura is the equivalent of that young Swedish blonde-haired boy that became like the fucking poster for every soft anime boy in the future.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Every soft anime boy.
Oh, perfectly. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very sweet of you, but I prefer coffee over tea.
is that racist? It looks at Sanguinius. Was that racist?
Huh?
I'm just
Well, was it
messing with you.
racist?
Well, was it?
Yeah. Well, I do think I must, unfortunately, make my rounds around the table and speak to everyone, as I
Right.
am.
Yes, come and speak with me later. We must catch up. I must hear of your adventuring days.
Yes, because there are a lot going on that I have to tell you about, and I apologize for not speaking to you more.
You better.
Handing,
You'd be mad at that, yeah.
handing over from her like fucking Stark ass. You better. Being the best friend and getting no letters for the whole month you've been gone, kind of rude. So,
Valid
handing over
point.
from that-
Not dying though was happening. We were not dying. We were trying not to
Yeah,
die.
no, heard, but you could have read. You know, like she's your best friend, your only friend, the only one who was like, yeah, this guy's worth a damn, and you were like, nah,
Yeah.
not even right. You don't mean
That's
shit to
true.
me. Let's see. Lucian, Midnight, or Daxon? Who wants to go first?
Well, I feel like Dax has been off camera for a bit,
Yeah. Let's,
and we can also rejoin Lucian and Midnight when he comes up to see his mother.
perfect.
I'm going to switch to the laptop while you guys do your thing.
Sir Daxon, the camera pans from that stark comment from the lady over to Mocha, who is munching on a couple pigs in a blanket, and like is sort of like overlooking the snack table. But like you just got here and you're already probably halfway through your first bottle, Mocha has just been like watching you very intently, but has not said a word to you. It's just sort of like sitting there and watching you.
He hasn't said anything to her. Wait, shit. Mocha
is technically
them.
non-binary. Has both. Is a both situation.
Both.
Mocha is.
And-
But like, yeah.
He-
Some people tend to assume one gender or the other.
I'm just gonna stick with the name because I feel like that's gonna be easier than. So instead of he doesn't speak to Mocha, but as he's like leaning back on the table, just taking swigs out of the bottle, occasionally his eye glances over, and after perhaps a few minutes, and Mocha just staring, being like, "Yes, Mocha." Hi, Mocha.
Mocha, sort of like their ears sort of flattened a little bit, and they look almost concerned in a way that you're not used to their like typical jovial demeanor. They tend to wear that like, they tend to wear masks. But before you see someone you've worked alongside for several years now, and know decently, showing you genuine concern. I didn't say anything. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it, but it looks like you could use talking about it. Though you also seem more intent on telling the bottle about your concerns, so don't mind me.
It does listen well. He's kind of like swirls it around in his hand.
Well, when you're done poisoning yourself, I'm here. No judgment. I know it's a part of the process sometimes.
With that, he kind of gives Mocha a look. Oh yeah, what do you know, Mocha?
I'm not your
What
enemy,
process?
Daxon.
No, please do explain.
What are you insinuating here?
Well, I know what I'm going through. And it seems you do too.
Do you want to roll insight for that shit, or are you just
Yeah,
making that
I'm gonna
claim?
roll insight on that shit.
Okay. First, give me a Constitution check to see how hard this liquor's hitting you.
Save.
That will decide. Yeah, a Constitution save. That will decide if you are rolling at disadvantage or not for the insight.
That's a 24.
Oh yeah, you're good. You are still like pretty solid in your senses. You're a dragonborn. It takes more to take you down. So give me that. I think with a roll that high, I'm gonna give you advantage.
I don't think I'll be able to roll much higher.
Holy shit. You don't know if Mocha knew for certain that your mother was dead, but you think that if anyone got that information to Floral about your mother being trampled, it was probably Mocha. Mocha is essentially Floral's personal spy master. You know, the king has his own spy master, but Mocha is who Floral trusts and
Okay, but
who Floral considers a friend.
I don't
You
get the
think
feeling
Mocha
that
knew.
they were hiding. Well, even beforehand, I could have put two and two together that Mocha was the one who told Principal.
Yes.
But the insight was really to see if she was hiding anything beyond that. Like if she knew, if Mocha knew for a fact that they were dead.
You don't get the vibe that Mocha knew absolutely for certain, but you get the vibe that Mocha was like 95% sure. But there was enough of a chance of her being alive that they didn't see it worth telling you the bad news about.
Jackson would soften up with that and look him up and be like, Sorry, Mocha. I feel I'm looking for enemies everywhere.
Yes, I can tell.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Takes like a sharp intake of breath. Just thank you for your concern. I think I need a bit of fresh air right now. And I'll start heading out to the gardens, the courtyard area over here.
Well, that is the balcony overlooking the garden. You can go down
Well,
to the
it's
garden,
outside.
but yeah, you're going out to the balcony. And with that, we can transition back to Lucien, who is headed up the stairs. To see his mother. Lucien, would you like to take a moment to describe, like, the scene? Take the camera.
Sure.
Feel free to collaborate, Ryan, since Midnight is there.
I think Lucien, he'd probably just make his way away from Sanguinius and his childhood friend as quickly as possible. There seems to be a lot of sexual tension going on there, and he wants no part of that. So he's a little bit flustered as he makes his way, but he quickly gathers himself and makes his way to the balcony to see his, Midnight, Zendalore, his father and mother.
And there's absolutely no sexual tension on this balcony, for sure.
I know there's plenty of it.
As Lucien approaches, you'll see that the Queen's Guard begin to respond to a presence on the balcony. They will come to attention and move to formation as they are trained, but quickly coming behind them and parting them, not unlike the Red Sea, will be Knight Captain Faris. You can see the Knight Captain, a Zakaran man in his graying years, one eye, a typical Zakaran hazel, the other reminiscent of your companion, Sir Daxon, that glows with an otherworldly sort of illumination. He is in his self-same armor. He is not otherwise adorned, save for his cloak, is pinned not only with the crest of his house, the scimitar and stars, but he also has a plum blossom, what's the word I'm looking for? Boutonniere of sorts, on his cloak as well. He wears that for his daughter. And as you approach, Faris will look at you both with fondness and also with like a fatherly caution. Yes, my prince, you are looking elegant this evening. Please, aside. For the prince, please, make way for his majesty. And Faris will personally escort you to the queen, and upon arrival, not only will Faris bow to the queen, but behind her, you will see Midnight looking sort of smug out of the corner of his eye at Eloisa, look back to you, and graciously bow to the waist.
If I may interject, Zendalore and Eloisa would also both bow, as is formal because you outrank them, but you might notice Eloisa begrudgingly slip another coin into Midnight's pocket, or like into his hand behind the back, like some other bet was cast.
Interesting. Lucy, he nods at him, like he's trying his best to remember that Midnight told him not to bow. Person of habit, Lucian's first instinct is always to bow when someone bows at him. So, especially people in House Dammer, but he just nods his head and he says, "It's great to see you as well, Felice, and you're looking great this evening, yourself."
You see with some satisfaction, as he moves away from his, he stands from his bow. You will see a quick gesture so as not to be too unprofessional, but he will kind of move a thumb under his chin to like stroke his still luscious beard and give you a wink as he moves back into position and into his professional decor.
Lucian, he walked by and he just greet everybody up there. He says, "Mother, Father, Midnight, Zen, how are you all enjoying your evening?"
When you say Zen, so short, so familiar, your mother raises an eyebrow at you.
Mhm.
With a panicked look, you see Midnight pass another gold coin back to Eloisa.
The hell's going on?
Oh my goodness.
This is insider betting if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, for real.
You fucking did! You bet your ass it is!
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Insider training within Damara, ladies and gentlemen.
You asked her what did you ask her again? She's so distracted by you calling Zen.
He was just asking how she's and how are they enjoying their evening.
Zen is in shocked silence, though, trying not to express it. She has that stone cold steel face of hers that is expressionless, that she has perfected, that mask that she wears. And it is easier to hide behind the mask she is literally wearing with moons on it. It is hard for Eve to ignore the fact that you guys are literally wearing matching outfits with a sun and moon motif, and you are calling her Zen. Your mother has more than likely, from what you can gauge, effectively caught on, at least a little.
He doesn't know shit.
She doesn't know shit. You want to give me a deception check?
Shit. Hold on, real quick. Got a phone call.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
fine. Do we want to take our break a little early, guys? I don't know how long that will take for him. So.
It's not going to take long. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or
That's
less
fine
than 2
then.
minutes.
Okay, cool.
I trust you would only answer those questions. I trust you.
I assume it was. Yeah, I of course assume it's important. I don't want to,
Dickard, I didn't hear what you said. Coming a little quiet for me.
He is a bit quiet.
I said, I'm sure it's important. I trust him with my entire life.
I ain't saying all that, but I'm sure.
I trust this
You
nigga.
know what? Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a lot.
I was describing you to my sister, and I was like, Avery is the brother I wish I had growing up. I swear to God. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, sorry. I'm back. What were you asking?
I believe I was asking for well, it's not that important. You said your mom hasn't caught on to shit?
Oh yeah, I mean like
She's just noticing like you guys are a little comfortable around each other for the what's it called? The station she has versus the station you have.
Well-
The informality she is noticing.
well, I'm just doing what she told me to. Go out, make friends and stuff. Like you travel with somebody for the amount of time that we traveled, you would get a little closer to them, and give them names and stuff like that.
I will say, as Fadis, I rolled a 19 on my insight, as you've informally addressed his daughter. To be your
now
mother.
I gotta roll deception.
Yeah, no, you gotta.
Not good. Okay, whatever.
Inspiration.
It's 5. Inspiration.
No,
Sure.
got
you would
you.
use
I
the
got you,
inspiration I
homie.
gave you against me, you bastard!
Not better. 12.
Not better. That's crazy.
How dare you waste the inspiration? I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're the one who wasted it on a +3. I don't know.
I believe this bitch has at least a +5 on her wisdom, so I'm just gonna roll this d20. That's a nat 20. Your mom knows what the fuck is going on. Are you kidding?
Sure.
Dang,
That's crazy. At least a vibe. I like she doesn't know that you've kissed, but she's like, there's romance stewing. I don't like the way my son looks at her.
You can, like, anime, like, instead of the laser red eye, you just see one, like, blue pupil just bing out from, like, Fadis's shadow. I wouldn't say Fadis knows what's going on, but he's catching a vibe.
Hell yeah.
So what was the question you asked the group when you showed up here? Because I've forgotten by now.
Oh, I just asked how they were enjoying the party. That's all.
Eve would, of course, speak up first, as it is expected for the queen to speak first. She would smile at you, warmly, sort of packing away the information she's gained for later, tactfully. And she's like, I am enjoying the festivities, people watching, and the like, as I typically do at these events. I plan to dance with your father later, but do not worry, I will likely retire early, so you can have fun without your dear mother watching over you all night.
Oh, it's quite all right. Truly, I can have fun with you watching. It doesn't make me feel any kind of way or anything like that.
Well, I am sure you are flourishing in the times where I am not watching, so I think it is appropriate for me to allow my flower to bloom. And what a beautiful bloom you are, my dear boy. How are you enjoying the festivities?
You know what? I am enjoying myself. The company here is everything that I could ask for, and yeah, everything is great.
I, by all means, do not need so many attendants, so do feel free to take your party members and enjoy festivities with them. I've been trying to shoo Midnight off this balcony for ages, but he does love to be a bit of a wallflower, I suppose.
You will see Lucian. Queen would not have the eye line, but as Midnight is behind your mother, you see Midnight's eyes flick over to the adjacent balcony where the wedding party sits, and you see the daggers he throws with his eyes at the Yuan-Ti woman before quickly returning to decorum. And like you can see he's like gripping the sides of his outfit to like keep himself from wanting to launch off of this balcony.
Oh man. You know what? As future members of, Demra, Lucian should probably introduce himself to those fuckers.
I like the idea of him just saying that out loud. Like, oh yes, as the prince, I should go introduce myself to those sons of bitches.
Well, he doesn't say it exactly
I
like
know.
that. Yeah. So he says that, and Rothar speaks up. He says, as king of Demra, Rothar should go with you. And Lucy's like, no. Thank you. Father, I do believe one figure should be enough for introductions. So I should probably Zindalor, and Lucian kind of like looks a bit addressing her full name. Would you mind accompanying me as we make introductions?
Your mother chimes in, the petty bitch she secretly is, and says, "Oh yes, I'm sure Lady Misriam would not mind joining you." And like actually using the true and proper, like last name. You should be addressing a servant by their last name, sort of like. But she's not gonna chastise you in front of everyone, so she just. Is passive aggressive about it.
But she is chastising in front of everyone.
She's so chastising you. You know she's chastising you. You feel your mother's like nagging gaze on your back right now as you're looking at Zendalor. She's like, yes, I'm sure Lady Misriam would be delighted to join you. And Zendalor would go ahead.
Right. Thank you, Mother. But Zendalor, would you mind joining me to make introductions?
Not at all. And she would turn to Eve and bow, and then turn to Rothar and bow, and say, Your Majesties, or she would curtsy, rather, but she would say, Your Majesties, and then turn away with you.
Lucian would give a bow to his mother and father before turning away as well. Like
Midnight will bow in turn, but as you take Zendalor instead of him, you can see him visibly relax as he's not being shooed away from the balcony and potentially maybe running into the Yuan-Ti on the other balcony. He knows that if he stays here on station and on call, there is little choice for him to deviate. So you will see him, or even maybe softly hear his grip release on the leathers of his outfit.
I would like to take a moment to mention, while all this beautiful role-playing was happening, I rolled for Eve's perception on the Yuan-Ti, who she did personally meet when she was, well, not personally meet, but she witnessed the murder of Midnight's husband as a 5-year-old girl 40-something years ago. 39 years ago. So she was there. She would recognize this person. However, she rolled a nat 1 on seeing this bitch. So, she is so fixated on the impropriety with Zendalor and Lucian rolling a nat 20 there that she rolled so horribly on the other thing, and is like completely
there is
in.
balance.
Tunnel vision. This woman has a fucking at least a +5 in her perception. Nope.
Love that.
Okay. Beautiful. There's balance. Do we want to go straight to that interaction on the balcony, or do we want to motion somewhere else?
Motion somewhere else, see what Azaru or Sanguinius is up to.
Yeah, Azura, Sanguinius, what the fuck are you guys on?
Well, Ozra had stayed around to talk to Lady, sorry, what was your name?
Deferred?
Woodiford. Yeah, let me write it down. Lady Woodiford.
Rutherford.
If you look on the screen and zoom in, they do have all their names and the spelling.
Rutherford. Oh yeah, Rutherford. I do have everyone's names written down except unnamed NPCs, like the Sembian Knight, because I forgot to name them.
Okay, then I might need hearing aid because I was hearing that with a W.
Like shit.
Yes. Lady Rutherford.
Always hearing W's because you never lose.
Hey. Yeah, he was still with Lady Rutherford because he wanted to hear some stories about Sanguinius when he was a kid. So, Lady Rutherford,
Call me Erda.
then you can call me Azura. So you've known Sang since he was a kid? What was he like?
He was a little twerp, but he was... She kind of looks around for a second, gets a little quiet and leans in. Honestly, he's the best of the bunch out of them.
That we can agree
The
on.
rest of the family is rather untasteful.
I've met them all, and his mother's quite nice, but don't care for his older brother.
I'm more talking about the men in the family.
Oh, then yes, completely accurate.
Yeah. But San, there's something about San.
Honestly, he saved my life several times on our adventures. He's
Did he?
Crazy work.
I
honestly,
can't tell you how many times I had to save him. Oh boy.
I wish he could see himself the way we see him. It's like he takes a lot of lots of criticism to himself that's very unwarranted. Honestly, he's a good guy.
Happening in front of Sanguinius, or did he move on?
It's
said I was
wave.
gonna- Yeah.
Sanguinius is right there.
That'd be
You
crazy.
moved
gonna
on?
say,
Where
it's
did you
way
move? I'll move your
under.
token.
I'm going clockwise through the tables, introducing myself to people I don't
Right.
know or talking to people I do know.
Okay.
So they're
Then the
alone.
next
I'm
table
not around.
is the table with Floral and the High Mage of Cormyr, as well as the 3 Purple Dragon Knights you guys played in alternate one-shots. Yeah. Brecky's there, and you get to be her.
Yeah, I get to be Brecky again. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you guys want to finish your roleplay before I do anything.
Yeah. But yes, he's a great guy now, but like really, what are some like fun stories from when he was a kid?
Oh man, where to begin? Where to begin? Oh, there was once, right? He had this little stuffed dog he always used to carry about. And there was one time it fell down this cliff as we were hiking through a trail. And you know, when he was young, he was not the big man he is today. And he was too scared to go get it. So meanwhile, he started walking around as I climbed down. And by the time he got to the bottom, I was already back up top with it.
Oh, so sweet. How old was he? How old was he when this happened? How long did he have? his
Maybe,
speech that long?
what was he, 12? 14?
Oh, that's precious. Oh, that's so sweet.
You're like taking
He always-
notes.
Absolutely. Oh.
You know, his dreadful. His brother Lothar used to call him Sanguinius.
You fucking
Dead.
animal.
Point of inspiration. That's a fantastic pull.
That's insane work.
That is diabolical.
Diabolical.
When did Broken get on Demon Time? Did anyone else notice this?
I'm playing. As soon as I got this character, I'm like, okay, larger than life, like bro woman, but she's gonna pick on Sanguinius a little bit because she likes him.
Very Brienne of Tarth.
She still has her chance. Just because he's fucking some other bitch doesn't mean
That's
she's out of the
true.
running.
That's super true.
Especially when you talk about it like that, am I right?
She's like, yeah. It's normal for noble men to take side hoes and then marry a proper woman. Yeah, that's normalized in my culture.
I imagine she swings both way too, so she wouldn't mind joining in. But, all right, yeah,
Hey, polycule? Hey, there's something to it.
That's insane.
They all have two hands, you know?
I don't
So
think
I did
Toronto
double-
would be down for that, unfortunately.
Boo.
But still looking at Azrael. But it's alright, we did get Lothar back for that one. He
Okay,
was having this fling with this common girl. And
No.
ooh, let me tell you. It just so happened that my father was going on a walk with Lord Revan through town, where we happened to know Lothar was. He wasn't the favorite that week, let me tell you.
Oh, I can imagine. So cute. This is cute. I can definitely see them actually being friends.
So,
Okay, but,
moving the camera. Okay.
I was just gonna say, but as you adventure with him, make sure to look out for the fellow. Well, yeah, he has some low self-esteem that I think once he gets that fixed, he'll be a man among men.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to gas him up. He deserves it. Of
Reason-
course, you will actually be taking the piss on him, but that's all you gotta do.
Abid's character. Pan away.
You be doing a what on him?
Crazy. Panning over from this conversation over to Singunius, you
I
do
hate
walk
it.
up. You do walk.
If I might offer the transition.
Yes, please.
You see, anyone who knows old soldiers know that oftentimes, there's not much for a soldier, but either the suck, the shit, or gossip. Because when you're out for months at a time with like the only 4 people that you know, like you need to pass the time, you need stories, you need to fucking like old soldiers are gossips. Don't let anyone tell you different. You'll see Wing Commander Javik Monarcho like leaned back in his chair. For everyone's reference, he's just fantasy Jason Statham. So you just see fantasy Jason Statham just leaning back in his chair, just kind of like one eye kind of cocked over, listening to like Erda dish the fucking gossip on Sanguinius, not knowing who he is at all, but just like, and then be like panned back as he like leans back in his chair as Sanguinius approaches.
And introduces himself.
No, Floral. I think Floral would stand up in his chair and say, "Oh, Sanguinius," and
Javik
like,
spits his drink out.
Oh no.
It's nice to meet you. It's nice to see you again. These are my most esteemed Purple Dragon Knights. They actually were with me the first time I discovered the incursions happening in Colmere that Damara is having similar ones of. He says, trying to be as not detailed about the complete destruction of whole villages
'Cause that
at
shit
this
was
party.
fucked, right?
Yeah, it is, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
that
want
shit
people to overhear that like dark shit that they're talking about, so he's like lightly hinting at it.
Can I tell?
You can tell because he's insinuating to you so that you know what's going on, but
Oh,
other
into
people listening
that.
in don't. Yes.
Gotcha.
Just by looking, you'll see the Dragon Knights behind him. Like, you can see that their armor has been tended to, but they look fucked up. Like, Javik
Oh yeah.
has like some serious like fuck shit going on with his face.
And Brecky's dragon died, right?
Do you want to
I'm
have her
sure-
lose like a limb or something?
I think losing the dragon's a pretty big deal in and of itself.
I know, but
Actually,
you also nearly
yeah.
died for that session, so because you
I'd
didn't
say-
die, maybe a mechanical leg?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, mechanical leg. She does look fucked up and hurt, or was hurt. Sanguinius just kind of nods and goes, "It is a pleasure to meet you all. I am Sanguinius." Has Spoil said anything about them beforehand? Or is this my first time?
He's we'll say he's talked about it. He's maybe talked about them a little bit. However, the Purple Dragon Knights are very well known. They're basically the Air Force for Damara.
I was gonna say, aren't they
also
just
might
like
have-
Tarkarians?
Cormyr? They're the
I'm-
Air Force for Cormyr.
Sorry, not Damara. Sorry, for Cormyr.
So
Might
they're
have
like the
also heard
Targaryens of
Jack-
dragons, basically.
Essentially, I guess. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know exactly, but I know Targaryens do dragons. That's all I know about the show.
Sanguinius
Good to know.
might have heard Daxon talk about them on their travels, because Daxon
Yeah.
did do a mission with them,
Yes.
specifically these three.
So they are they're very specialized soldiers. But if they're here, that means their dragons are probably nearby. But obviously, they're not going to fit well, they probably could fit the dragons in this ballroom, given
Yeah,
how big
right.
it is. But
Yeah, actually,
they're not in here though.
the mess would be cool.
Yeah.
Sanguinius gets a tingle down his spine with the realization that this nigga has the medieval equivalent of a nuclear bomb stationed nearby.
Yeah, he's got 3 guys who ride dragons, and then next to him is
They do what?
the mage. Is a big, powerful mage that you saw and recognized from when you guys escaped the moon dragon exploding.
Avery, do you sincerely not know who the Purple Dragon Knights are?
No.
He wasn't here for those one shots.
It was a euphemism because V said they ride dragons.
Oh.
I'm like, well,
Oh, okay.
my
Oh, that's
mistake.
funny.
Oh, it was an entendre. Okay, you were making a safety joke.
And that's a very good joke. A great joke, even.
The bad dragons, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Please, by all
Uh,
means, mate, have a seat if you would like. There's he gestures to the empty seat before you. 2 of these 3 Purple Dragon Knights are standing, like, at full attention, very formally. Like, they're not supposed to sit down. So, there is a free chair for you.
I park my ass. Myself, bam, right next to the home.
Before you sit, the eldest and most scarred of the knights, bald head, you can see one of his eyes has nearly been taken. And he's doing his best to like cover the impropriety of like spewing his drink once he found out who you were after listening to the gossip at the table adjacent. Pleasure. Name's Wing Commander Javik Monaco. I've enjoyed the hospitality here, and I thank you for quartering our dragons. If there's anything we can do to be of assistance to your lordship, I'm sure Prince Forel happy to lend you our aid. I imagine those pretty things on your back ain't just for show. and he will gesture to the wings that are assumingly cutting through your suit.
Oh yeah, and they're fucking bright blood red, so hard to miss.
Oh, maybe sometime we can get you up in the clouds, around some proper riders.
I would most enjoy that. No one else here other than mine. He says it with a little light snarl. My brother knows how to fly, and some lessons would be much appreciated.
Javik very poorly hides his interest as you speak to the juicy details of your familial dispute.
Can Cadence notice this?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can Cadence notice this?
I think by this time Cadence and Brecky will know that their captain is an old gossip, and I think perhaps some of those habits may have instilled in you, but by now I think you've served with the wing commander long enough that he's gone from captain to commander to know that he is an old gossip, and like hides it very poorly.
Then Cadence would just do a commander.
Right, and he'll catch himself and like lean back, and like kind of like puff his chest up a little bit.
You also seem really surprised by me coming here because you almost spat out your drink.
Sorry, old wound. And he'll like try to change the subject as he looks to Prince Forel. One I suffered when we were all protecting the prince on an extraction mission. Turned sour, but sorry. Forgive this old salt.
Does Cadence have any wounds? Are they all fucked up?
Namunga, what are Cadence's wounds?
I would say, because the last fight was with some gnolls and bone devils, right?
Yes. And you guys all nearly died. I gave you guys 8 knights that you guys set off with, 8 dragons. And all but 2 of your dragons and the 3 of you survived. So it was a pretty harrowing battle where you guys barely made it out alive. I had intended it to be a TPK where just Floral makes it out. So
we were all supposed to die?
Yeah, we were absolutely.
Did you not get that vibe from the one shot?
I just thought
that I was trying to kill everyone. It was. I was intending for maybe one person to make it out to be the conduit of Floral making it out, but it was good. It was. You guys got off lucky.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Then
we worked hard as hell for that.
You did.
Oh
yeah, that's true. We did. Yeah.
We struggled.
You guys pulled out all the stops.
Cool. Then yeah, Cadence would have a large claw mark on the right side of her face, where kind of like one claw had come down over her eye, so it has a bit of a glossy look to it. But she still grins regardless, while the corner of her lips have also been nicked. So she has the very telltale signs. Huh?
As she like tries to smile, like she almost smiles all the way, but then like the corner of her mouth will like stick and twitch a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yes. That was a harrowing mission, but hey, we came out on top.
You'll see
he says on her breath, not all of us.
In recognition, you'll see Javik. I would assume all of the Dragon Knights have their weapons, but they will all be tied. Javik will start to like wrap his sword on the stone in its scabbard. So you hear the scabbard tunk, tunk, tunk on the stone as each of you in training respond in kind as we honor the fallen among us that day. It's just a quiet moment where you just hear the slamming of the weapons on the ground.
Yeah, like fist to her chest in tandem with the beat. We lost quite a lot of people. We lost a lot of good men, women, and most of all, some valiant dragons. But we'd do it all over again if it meant keeping Prince Floral safe.
Floral, almost like bashfully, like no, not bashfully. There's for anyone insightful enough on Floral to know him, there would be a somber look to him, and like underneath that, like a layer of shame, like the like holding the responsibility of these deaths on his shoulders. He watched them happen. They happened because it was his idea to go out here and investigate this shit personally, and they had to protect him, so they all died. And he sort of nods and doesn't really say anything. And with that, I am going to pull our attention from this and ask if we would like to take a break.
I think it'd be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a full 15. I'm going to do 13. So that we end at 5 minutes till 8. So I'll see you guys then.
Alright.
Enjoy your break. Yeah, I'm taking 2 minutes away from you guys.
Fucked up.
Everybody in solidarity, take that extra 2 minutes.
How
I
dare
thought
you?
you were communist. So how dare you with your
That's-
capital?
We're unionizing.
Yeah, we're unionizing. Fuck you.
Players right.
Wow.
Players right.
Yeah, I say we all show up 15 minutes later anyway.
Wow.
What
You
you
gonna take
got-
a
what you gonna-
30-minute break?
Hey, I'll
I bet you guys wanted to be here.
Hey, what you gonna do? Play Dungeons and Dragons by herself? Whatever.
That's
Jack-
ain't fair. You
Jack,
said
time and
have a good
I
break.
just fucking up. What's she gonna do? Play Dungeons and Dragons by herself? I fucking load up Baldur's Gate.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get a snack.
Yeah,
Okay.
and take a shit because that's what you do during breaks.
Uh-huh.
That is what he does.
That's
That's what
tea.
it do, you. Nice.
I was gonna have you be oblivious for a little while longer, so I'm really glad that she knows.
Mm-mm.
What the fuck's she gonna do? Tell you not
Exactly.
to do that? Like, she's just gonna be like not happy about it.
It should be alright.
What's she gonna do? Not speak to you again? You're her son. You're her heir. Not only are you her son, you are her entire like lineage, basically. Everything's on your shoulders. She has so much expectation on you.
That's crazy.
So-
too.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my dad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She's not the fun parent, that's for sure.
I do this. Oh. Fuck yeah.
Make some ass. Watch yourself. Shake some ass. Show me what you're working with.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. He's like, oh, first name basis, so improper. Bitch, they've been hanging out for like a month. What do you expect?
Right. But let's relax.
Unreasonable, yes, but she is just protective of you because she loves you.
Who is this?
And when she questions you later, you can always just roll to gaslight.
Of course. Oh, love
That's like
gaslighting
geeky
women.
goblin boss.
That's right. Alright, that's it.
Look at those boys. Ryan's in the kitchen, so both our cats are just sitting there watching him. Like, you gonna give us some food or what?
Love that.
It's dinner o'clock, my guy.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, I'm cleaning their water dish.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm not getting off my ass to help.
There you.
That's crazy. To be fair, I also have had all the other times today. I'm off the clock. During God time. Ryan typically feeds them when I'm DMing. And if we don't feed them now, we'll feed them in an hour. They'll live. They'll be fine. I fed them at like 4.
Oh yeah, nah, they should be good.
They're always hungry. They're like me. Never enough. I'm like Kirby, you know?
Hell yeah.
That mouth sure is.
Okay.
I say you are what you eat, and that's why I'm such a fucking asshole.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. What the fuck? Anyways. Sure.
What are you up to? Playing Baltro?
Nah. Crafting.
Crafting what?
Whetstones and shit.
Are you playing Minecraft or what?
That's Final Fantasy.
Yo, does anyone want Ultra Kill? Huh?
Huh?
Anyone want Ultra Kill?
Do we want Ultra Kill?
Anyone want Ultra Kill? Yeah, I'm an Ultra Kill fiend.
You sound like
yeah.
a drug addict. It's true.
I
You are
can't
fiending.
stop playing.
Dog,
Help
that is literally me with Final Fantasy right now, dog. Like, I haven't played this game in like 2-3 fucking years. My friend was like, hey, we're getting back on. And I'm like, all right. So I started over, got back on, and I'm right back on my bullshit. They stopped playing, but I'm still playing. I'm like, all right.
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
What we talking
2
about?
days ago, I started
Oh,
playing Dragon
okay.
Age for the first time in a year, and I already have 10 hours. So, 10 additional hours, mind you. So.
Upon 1,000, you already put it in.
So my total hours right now are 1,995.8.
God damn. You said 1,900? The fuck?
1,995.8, yeah. You got something
Oh.
to say?
Fuck.
You got some shit to say about it? I'm very
No,
normal about Dragon
no,
Age.
I respect it. Yeah, sure.
I'm so normal about this game.
I get it.
How do I see how many hours I put in?
Is that one single Dragon Age game or all the Dragon Age?
No. That's
No,
just
that's just the
Origins. Just Origins.
God, how the fuck did you put almost 2,000 hours in Origins? I love
So
that
many
game
different
too. But
playthroughs.
Origins a long game though.
It really
That's
is.
fair. I've beaten it. It's a good game.
I love
I've
Origins.
100%ed Origins several times. I need you to understand this.
Could not be me.
V is very normal about Origins.
I've 100%ed the Awakening DLC as well, at least 3 times. And I've done all of the other DLCs except for the one where you play as a Darkspawn. I did that like halfway through of that. I've never finished that one.
Why? It's mid.
I mean, it's not that it's mid. I think I ran into a glitch and lost interest.
Real.
Or I wasn't sure what to do next and just like stopped playing. Because it wasn't as interesting to me as the other ones. Even though it is, like, it's cool because it's just, hey, how would the end of the game go if the heroes weren't there? If they didn't make it? Here's how the fucking Darkspawn destroy for the fucking continent, basically.
Nice.
Like, here's what happens if the Darkspawn win. You know? It's a cool concept. I just never finished it for some reason.
Understandable.
So I was able to find out that I've been basically putting 40 hours in Ultra Kill every week, like it's a full-time job.
Hot damn.
Wow.
Because I'm a crackhead.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's make this crack house into a crack home.
Always be.
Is everybody enjoying the accoutrement this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
It might not. I thought I was
Hey, you know what? It does in this instance. He said it.
What'd you say, brother?
accoutrement.
Accoutrement? No, I think that works.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Like a what?
No, accoutrement is it means accessory. Like if I put out various main dishes, if I put out a main dish, I put out accoutrement of side dishes, such like that.
See, I thought it was like accompaniment. God damn
I'll
it.
pray for you.
Take your time. Take your time, goddamn.
Accompaniment.
I mean,
Yeah.
accompaniment accessory is kind of synonymous if you really think about it.
I agree.
All right. But to answer your question, yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell
I'm having
yeah,
a good
brother. Sorry, Namunga.
I said I was having a good time.
Yeah.
It's been raining a lot lately, so it's just been moist.
You said a funny word.
I want to move my
Hilarious.
setup downstairs, but I'm too lazy to clear off my desk and then bring this big fucking desk downstairs.
Real.
Nah, I'ma just suffer up here.
Yeah. Like, I can bring my fan in this room, but it's all the way over there.
I got 2 fans and they're just blowing hot air on me.
Hey, hot air is better than no air.
Oh, 100%. That's why they're going. And that's why I told me and Ryan earlier. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, if you hear something, that's the fan. Like,
Yeah, we'll be okay.
How am I doing on time?
you got 2 minutes.
Yep. Technically, you were out of time several minutes ago because I said we'd be back by now. However, I will just wait till 8. So 2 minutes. So you guys have taken a 17-minute break instead of a 13-minute break like I asked. Mother is very disappointed.
Well,
It'll be the first time.
Mother can say thank you that I'm cleaning the cat water fountain.
Yes, she could, but they're your kids too. So, oh, thank you for babysitting our children. You know, like.
Well, I don't see you doing it. I'll be the only one cleaning this bitch.
I also feed them the majority of the time, so I don't know.
I also scooped their poops.
Yeah, but that's specifically because I hurt my ankle.
And I pay for their vet bills and schedule their vet appointments.
Mom, Dad, please stop
You're
fighting.
daddy. You're supposed to be the provider, aren't you? Isn't that the gender roles?
Oh, now it's gender roles. Okay.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I want mom and dad to keep arguing. 2 Christmases.
2 Christmases.
2 D&D
Christmas-
games. 2 D&D.
Ryan and Vivian are now running separate D&D games
Oh my.
Oh
in the
boy.
divorce. One of you guys does. One of us does Sunday evenings. The other does Sunday mornings.
If you notice, this NPC looks like your bitch of a mother.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Tragic. But no, I did ask the other night about y'all to think about if we could facilitate another game if that's what we're interested in. And I also don't know if Dickard has spoken to Ace, but we can cover that stuff at the end of the game.
Is Dickard back?
No.
Dickard,
We
I'm gonna
always.
kill him. I told
I'm
him.
here.
Okay, good.
Hey, Dickard.
Ignoring y'all.
I wasn't hostile at all a second
Uh-huh,
ago.
my ass.
You know what? Light her ass up, Dickard.
It's because you were talking all that shit before you left about taking a 30-minute break. And I thought you actually weren't
That
here
would've been
several
crazy.
minutes after I said
I was
the
just
break
had empty,
ended.
my bad.
That'd be funny as
Okay.
fuck.
But I told Ace, I was like, if you want to come on Sunday to just be here, you're more than welcome. But
Yeah,
think he has to stay.
I would love to extend Ace a invitation because I felt like they were a great player. However, I do not feel like it is fair given the amount of time we have to play. I have 2 hours and 45 minutes on a good night with you guys. Because consistently, every time we want a 15-minute break, and consistently, someone's late. I only have so much time with you guys, and I don't feel like dividing that by yet another person is a kind thing to do to the rest of you guys. So,
Yes, I was gonna say, why not? For what do you
Okay,
mean?
unless you guys want to start doing like starting an hour
Ooh.
earlier and doing a longer session every
That's
week.
crazy.
I don't want to hear it.
That's crazy.
If that's on the table, then maybe. If you
I mean,
want to
it
give
would
me
also
another hour of
kind
your
of just
time
be
every
up
week.
to us to like move faster with scenes or something, but
Oh, I just
I mean, as another dungeon master, I would also say, and as a player, like, we are already dividing the pie in a pretty slimly, and like with respect, like if we have 3 hours and 5 people, that's what, maybe 15 minutes.
180.
Yeah.
15 minutes
So-
a person.
To divide it further, I also feel would be a disservice. However, like, if it should come to pass that we can facilitate groups of different availability, that might just be how the cookie crumbles, and it's not like it's exclusionary, but whatever we can do to best facilitate another game, however that fits.
That being said, I am also open and encouraging, regardless of if we add another player, the idea of starting a little bit earlier, maybe like a half hour, permanently, if people feel like their schedules can support that, just for the sake of like having a little bit more playtime, not having to divide that pie so much with the players we already have, giving you guys a little bit more screen time, etc. But
Speaking of screen time, crazy one. We should
Huh?
discuss after the session, right?
yes, I think we should.
Um,
I've been buying time for Ryan to finish the water dish, but I can start without him since he's
oh,
listening.
my bad. Well, in that case, so my schedule, I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off, and I play D&D every other Wednesday, unless you guys insist that we have to play every single week. Maybe I'd be down to play every other week on Wednesdays.
I'm here.
Okay. Alternatively, Thursdays also work for everyone but Avery, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck.
weekdays are a no go for me.
Yeah.
They're hard for
'Cause-
me as well.
I was gonna say Thursdays are the it's the day I hang out base, and that is the dedicated hangout day. So I don't think he'd mind playing.
Yeah, if he was invited to D&D, I think he'd be fine with it taking the dedicated hangout day.
I'm
However, we would be excluding at least Avery.
That's fine.
You're my favorite nigga though. That's damn.
I mean, I get it. Like, don't let one
Yeah, I
nigga
know,
decide
though.
whether he's gonna
Avery,
play
I
D&D
can't
or
say
not.
what he said, but I second what Dickard said.
Fuck.
I mean, regardless, like y'all shouldn't not play D&D just because my unavailability. Like,
I respect it. Yeah.
But what if our whole lives, like everyone here, we revolve around you. You are the sun. You're not just dressed like the sun.
if you do that, I will disappoint you on purpose.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're
I
my
know.
only child. Damn, he said I'm
You already do it.
Also, don't we run into a similar issue though? Like if all of us were, say, down for Thursday, and Ace was down
That's
for
true,
Thursday,
yeah.
it's still 6 people at that point.
Exactly.
But that's,
So, go ahead.
I don't know.
That's
It's all depending on the DM.
We can
Yeah.
we can talk about it in a bit. I am here.
Yeah.
All night. I am here.
Okay. I think longer session might be the move if we want to get everyone crammed in. But regardless, back to the session, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Brogan,
Yes.
you are out on the balcony as Daxton. What the hell are you
Yes.
doing out there? Just drinking some more?
Drinking, getting some fresh air, just kind of leaning over the balcony.
On this balcony, there is an owl nearby. Harper, Lucian's owl, over the table, is just like chilling around, flying, looking in the windows, etc. And then you also notice when you get out here, not far off, hanging out on the balcony alone, was Sir Tristan, your friend. Or maybe you don't notice him. Maybe you don't know that he's been there the whole time as you're like sitting over looking at the garden, drinking. But you do hear footsteps behind you approaching quietly. Do you swivel around or you just stay put?
If I hear someone coming up on me, yeah, I'm gonna swivel around.
Yeah. Head on a swivel, you see your dear friend, Sir Tristan Moorhan. And he raises a brow at you, and he's like, "Something got you down, friend?"
He just takes a big gulp of the bottle, now nearly empty. I just, I don't know. Have you ever felt like some of your worst fears have come to pass?
I'm sorry, you're asking Sir Tristan that?
The king killer? You're asking the king killer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry, you're asking the guy who was sworn to protect the king and then killed the king himself. He looks at you like you're stupid. And then for a second remembers he's trying to be sensitive and be your friend, and he seems to like reel himself in. He's like, no, not at all. I have never ever had any similar feeling like that. So
did you dream about killing the king? What the fuck?
Yes, you idiot. No, I didn't dream about killing the king. It's a dumb question. I'm pointing out how dumb of a question that is. Obviously, I have regrets, and my worst nightmare has come to pass. Also, can you say that a bit quieter?
Looks at the bottle, looks at him. For now, maybe. No, but...
Keep it to yourself, or you'll be the next thing I kill.
I managed to get word from my mother in one way or another, and it wasn't good, Tristan.
It was what?
It wasn't good. She's passed.
Oh.
And I'm currently trying to, I don't know, wrap my head around it. I mean, as a child, you always know your parents are gonna go before you, but not so soon. I'm not ready.
Being the last of 12 sons with a mother who died in childbirth, I don't really know what it's like to have a mom, but yours is, from what you've told me, you were close with her, and I can't exactly relate to being close to one's parents, but my heart breaks for you, my friend.
Sorry.
Excellent. Okay.
Did you say it's canonical that he is one of 12 children?
Yes.
12 sons.
Hold on.
And the birth took his mom. He's the last of 12. Yes, what's hilarious?
Well, not hilarious. The crazy thing is, this was decided well before we had that conversation, Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because we just had that conversation. Oh my god.
What conversation?
Like months ago.
Remember, we talked about the Empress and like, what's magical about
kids.
the Empress? Is she
Yeah,
one of
I
a number
forgot.
of children? And then, like, that fucking so many children.
Yep.
Oh my
He
God.
was the last of 12 sons, so very obviously he doesn't have a close relationship with his father, because that's the son who resulted in his wife's passing. And he's the 12th, so he's not important. So he's like, I can't really relate to being close with your family, dog. I'm a nobleman, and I'm not even the spare. But I feel for you, homie. I'm sorry for your loss.
Daxon will clasp a hand on his shoulder and be like, no, I think my mother would have liked you. She's always the type to open our home to others, and I don't know, I think as I looked at you like a brother, she would have looked at you like a son, and it's a shame we never got to meet.
Remember the sweet rolls you smuggled into boot camp and shared with me on our first night?
We smash cut to the boot camp scene. What the fuck is that, Private Jackson? What the fuck is that?
Sweet roll, sir!
We smash cut back.
You know, those sweet rolls are some of my warmest memories, and to have tasted something made by the loving hands of your mother, I came to believe in the made with love thing people all speak about.
It was her secret ingredient in every dish.
You're like sobbing into his arms. And he holds you and he pats you on the back, and he's like, yes, you still have her love, though. And you will carry her. You carry her with every step. You are her strength. You are her heart. You will do well. You will make her proud, if she was not already.
Daxon kind of silently thinks back to the words his mother gave through the sending. Sorry, didn't mean to bring down the mood. What are you doing out here, not with the prince?
Well, I thought I could use some fresh air. I haven't been feeling too social with the whole, it's troubling, and I've lost my appetite, and I have no real need for drink. I lose control of my senses enough as is. So I am just sort of sticking out here for now, I think.
It's not a bad decision, but aren't you worried about keeping up appearances?
Yes.
Kingsguard is supposed to be by the side.
Well, technically, I'm not really on duty guarding him. He has, some of our most elite knights. He has 3 Purple Dragon Knights and the mage sort of there. So he doesn't need me. Though I guess the mage is sort of useless. Apparently people can't cast here. So it's mostly just the Purple Dragon Knights. Plus there's plenty of guards. I am keeping my distance because I'm pretty sure that is the safest thing for Prince.
Do I know that this place is anti-magic?
You would feel, I don't know. I don't know that it would necessarily be announced. There would be rules against magic on the invitations, like, hey, no magic here. This is a magic-free event so that you could have your costumes in the fanfare, but this is we're celebrating artistry here. We don't want any magical illusions as part of your costume. So, that magic isn't allowed here, but you did say if you're in an anti-magic field, you would feel weaker because you have a magic item.
That's why I'm wondering if I specifically know that this is anti-magic, or if I'm just the air here makes me feel strange.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh, yes, sure.
So that you can differentiate, hey, is this the anti-magic, or do I just not feel right in my body today? And I'd say with a 9, you just don't feel right in your body, and you don't question it. So Yeah.
I don't know. Ever since I came in here, it doesn't feel quite right. So, does this effect continue past the ballroom itself, like out onto the balcony? And
It's weird. As soon as you left the ballroom out into the balcony, you felt like you got your strength in your body back.
that works perfectly with I just needed some air. There we go.
Are you feeling better?
I am strangely young. Still think tonight's gonna be a bit of a drinking night, but
Wow.
more in memory than in sadness.
It's okay. It's okay to fall apart if you need to, my friend.
No, it is not okay to do that.
Well, why don't you go in there, have a few more drinks, dance with a pretty lass, and try and enjoy yourself.
He says dance with a pretty lass, and he'll see Soul out in the courtyard.
She's out in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. We'll see her.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do the home uniform. Goddamn. But maybe not tonight.
Well,
Thank you, Tristan.
who knows? Maybe you'll get some liquid courage in you and feel differently. And he pats you on the back. And opens the door back up for you to go back inside when you're ready. And when you walk in, I'm gonna give you this one for free. You notice, even from all the way across the room, you take a notice to where your Prince Floral is, of course. But you notice that not that far from where Prince Floral is the Princess of Sembia. And they, while the other one is not looking, keep stealing glances at each other. Seemingly oblivious to the other doing the same.
Alright.
And anyone else who is nearby can also maybe get that information if they like. But I'm just putting that out there.
Who's the Princess of Zambia? Is that the one that looks like the Atticus?
Gemra, not the Atticus.
Gotcha.
Princess of Sembia is over here. I'm pinging it. It's right next to where Azura is on the map. The next table over. Next to her is a Sembian knight.
Javik.
Gotcha.
You're breaking up, Brian.
I said Javik will notice that the prince is distracted, but little else.
And I think with that, while you linger on what you want to do, Daxon, I'm going to pan over to where Lucian is with Zendalor because they had a purpose in mind with what they were doing. So, as Lucian and Zen are walking around, feel free to move your token. They will pass several guards, as well as past the Houndmaster, Possin, and Lucian. You will notice Duke Richard Ryder of the Duchy of Sarovia, as well as his son, Richard Ryder Jr., who's on the piano playing, being a pianist, if you will. They're all there, and you do recall the political tea there. Just before the fall of the original Castle Damara, at the Spell Plague happening, Duke Richard Ryder was engaged to your aunt Lilith, and there was a whole thing with a coup where it was apparently someone impersonating him and not the real Richard Ryder, and he was being held captive somewhere and freed by the party. But forever, like in the aftermath of things, you do recall your mother or some sort of historian mentioning to you that he had tried to vie for your mother's hand, and was very upset when he was rejected just for her to go after some orcish barbarian. So that's the tea on that guy. You don't have to acknowledge him at all, but
I like to think he
You know
sounds
who he
something
is.
like, how uncivilized.
yeah, pretty much. Feel free to voice him, Brogan.
God damn it.
You volunteered a voice.
Nah, I'm not gonna interact with that. I'll just, if I see him in passing, I'll just make eye contact with him.
He
And
does look at you with like a barely disguised disgust.
I don't bow, nod my head, or none of that shit. I just keep eye contact with them as I'm continuing walking.
His son looks vaguely uncomfortable and does not make eye contact with you. And you, honestly, you can't tell if his son is made uncomfortable by the presence of you or by his father being a fucking racist. But you don't know the guy. You don't linger long enough to find out, and you just keep on fucking walking. And when you pass by a baron of Moravov, which is I believe is in this area, the breadbasket area. It's the most visibly high nobleman you've ever seen, sitting there with the seneschal of the castle, which is Vargas, as well as the little merchant child that you met the other day, that talked about selling you that staff that you didn't get.
Oh, okay.
You walk right past them. She waves at you as you pass, and you notice a vague familiarity, like a resemblance between her as well as Vargas, who is clearly a parent there. Like there's a stronger resemblance there, but you also notice a vague resemblance between her and the Baron. And you immediately, hot nobility, know that she is definitely the bastard daughter of this Baron, and that's why they're all together. And with that tea in passing, you make your way over to the guard. As you were approaching, the guard captain, Arwen, steps ahead and stops you. And obviously knowing what her prince looks like, takes a bow. My Prince Lucian, you are likely not aware of this, but we are relatives. It is wonderful to meet you.
That right. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am daughter to Sariel Daella.
Cousin.
Cousins, then, yes.
Truly, would I know her name? Well, yes, the guard captain. I would know her name.
Yeah, Arwen.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is definitely a pleasure to meet you and find this familiarity between us.
It is a distinctive pleasure to see a member of the family shine the way you do, Prince Lucian. I have visited my mother recently, and she speaks nothing but praises for you. So, you make her quite proud. She's here tonight, if you wish to visit with her.
Is she?
Yes. Accompanying the bards.
I think I will, actually. Thank you. I'm just going over here to meet our new family members, our new members of, I guess, Gamera.
Oh, yes. Of course. It looks like they would probably be open to receiving you. I can't imagine why they would not. And I, by no means, am going to barricade the prince from speaking to his subjects. So, by all means. And she steps aside for you to walk past.
And Lucian just nods his head at her and walk on by.
Oh, hell yeah. So, the snake sort of sits there to the back, sort of doing his business. Do you want to be Lorgar Darth as well as Lucian, or you want someone to take Lorgar off your hands?
Someone go ahead and take Lorgar.
Ryan, how do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, dude, be a prick.
It's middle. Ryan does asshole real good, you know.
You know I do. Honey.
Yeah,
Everybody, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm glad I
On the
someone else said it, though.
I mean, I'm glad that everyone knows. I mean, it's my
On the
You are what
charity,
you
if
eat, you know.
Does asshole real good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Oh, I saw that ball on the tee and I had to hit it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pigeonholed myself here. What's my voice key for this? Dickard?
Kind of a snobby prick.
Well, yeah, but like, what's like tonally, like up, down? How rugged? Am I smoking a pack of Marlboros? Am I gargling asphalt? You know what I'm saying?
No, it's more so like, and I've heard that Sanguinius is actually a fucking cunt, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just real
say-
pompous and full of himself.
Right. Well, a bit higher. Reach a bit higher. I'd
Here
say
without the
higher
accent.
at the front end and then lower in the back end of the words, if that makes sense.
No, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Like you start words off higher pitch and end them lower pitch.
Like how do?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I got a question for you, V, real quick.
Yeah, go stretch your lungs, brother, while he asks his question.
While he buys you time.
Me.
Yeah. Yeah.
With this being an anti-magic chamber,
Yeah.
well, it's not anti-magic on the outside, but inside the ballroom. Would any lasting spell effects, charms, or anything, would those also be ineffective as well as magic items?
Your
Or
magic
does that
item,
just
like
go-
your strength belt, you lose that strength while you're in here. So you feel
Mhm.
physically weaker right now than usual.
So that would
And
go
that's
for
how you
anybody.
know.
Yeah. So like
Yes.
permanent effects, like lycanthropy, magic items, curses, like things like that. Those are suppressed while you're in the zone, but will resume once you are outside of them. But if you have something like haste cast on you, then it will cease to be.
For
Uh,
instance, the very reason Soul is in the garden and not in the ballroom is because she can't come in here without becoming a dragon again. She's in a disguise. You guys know she's a sun dragon, but the rest of the court does not.
Mm-hmm.
So she can't attend this party, literally.
Fair enough. Good to know. Good to know. So maybe Lorgar's not charmed. Maybe he's just stupid.
He is clearly charmed by this woman. It does seem to be a genuine love match. I will give you that over the
Bleh.
table. At least from his end, she could be manipulating him for sure. You don't need magic to be a manipulator, you know, like, but at least he feels genuinely.
Gotcha. Excuse me. Lucian walks up and he says, Lord Darth, it's nice to see you again. Would you introduce me to your soon-to-be wife?
As the prince walks up, does Arwen introduce the prince? I'm assuming since the prince is making his own introductions, she has not done so.
I suppose not.
Lorgar will give Arwen a withering look as he stands from what I assume is a table festooned with finery, or dwarves, and crystalware. Forgive the impropriety of the good guard captain. No doubt she has found herself against my judgments within her cups and has forgotten herself. It would be my pleasure to introduce myself and my soon-to-be lady wife. Guard captain, you are dismissed.
Damn, okay. She walks the hell off to guard the entrance of this area alongside her other guard and slinks away.
As Lorgar stands and adjusts what is no doubt a resplendent outfit, he is, of course, sans any sort of mask, as this is his party, and he'll cry if he wants to. He will adjust his outfit, and with a surprisingly delicate hand, despite his prodigious size that he shares with his brother, he will delicately grasp the hand of Lady Foxmantle and lift it to raise her from the table.
She would be wearing something equally resplendent that I did not take the time to do. We'll say with the name Foxmantle, it is a outfit mimicking that of a fox, with not really a mask either, but almost like a delicate face painting that would mimic the features of a fox, just to like play into the name, the fake last name she chose, it play into her family name. She takes his hand and raises from the table and is brought closer to Lucien, walked over with her husband-to-be, and gives you a not so low curtsy. Like, we're almost at equal footing, but obviously you're a prince, and I'm going to show you respect. But it could be lower. It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. I have heard much about you.
Now, the pleasure's all mine, and I do forgive me. Where is it that you say you're from again?
Sembia, Your Majesty.
Yeah, let me roll an insight check on that, baby.
Go ahead.
18.
18. She's lying through her fucking teeth. She wears the lie well. You are just perceptive. I like, and with a passing glance to Zendalore, who has not been introduced and is inappropriate to speak because she has not been introduced and is not as noble as the rest of you guys. But with a passing glance to her, you know that she is also like, this bitch is lying. Like, she knows she's lying. But like that, like, you both know kind of deal. And she lies through her teeth like it's nothing. She's really good at this.
And you said she looks like the same woman I beheaded earlier, right?
Yes, the very same. With an insight, though, you feel like you notice certain aspects that might hint at it being a different woman. They are identical. But I think with an 18, you'll notice that, like, we'll say her hair seems to be longer than the other one. Like, even with her hair, like, braided in, like, its fancy sort of way, like, part of it is loose, part of it is up. With the loose part, you can see it is significantly longer than the woman you met. More than just a month of growth. And a month ago is when you killed this woman. So, she definitely is a different woman, and that would indicate to you identical twins.
Gotcha. I just respond to her. I say, terribly sorry. You look awfully familiar. Have we met before? If we have, I do apologize. I'd lose my own head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders.
It
This
is.
nigga's crazy.
Oh
my God.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god, take a
Yo.
point of inspiration for that. That's hilarious.
This nigga is
Uh,
wilding out. That's insane.
Bro, like Lucian doesn't give a. She looks like the bitch that tried to kill him. Absolutely, like bitch, we can go right now.
There's a slight like twitch to her eye after you say that shit, and that's the only
Holy
thing that
shit.
gives away her irritation. She otherwise has like a warm smile to her face. She looks welcoming and open to all people who can witness this.
And Lucian
Which
just has like a shit-eating grin on it. Like I know what you are, bitch.
no, I don't believe we've had the pleasure, Your Majesty. And you know, I would not speak too much of beheadings. It is awfully common amongst the nobility, and we'd hate to see it happen to you.
Indeed we would, but I don't think that's something that you would have to worry about.
Well, perhaps His Majesty counts your visage in passing. No doubt he's heard of you from Good Queen, whom I'm sure was in attendance with the ladies of the Ton taking tea. My love, is that not so?
Yes, the good queen, Her Majesty, the Queen Eve. Yes, she was in tea with us just yesterday when.
I thought she wasn't.
Oh,
She
was
was
she
not.
not?
She was not.
Oh yeah, she was not. My bad. No. She actually did not join us for tea. She had intended to, but called off in the last minute for who knows what reason. She is
A
queen,
tragedy.
after all. Who am I to question?
I know Her Majesty's health of late has been unfortunate. And I give my condolences to Your Highness for her condition present. Though, and he like points like across the balcony to your mother. Her Majesty looks radiant this evening.
Yes, she does.
A little
And-
pale, though, even for Damarins.
Well, I'm sure she's all right. Just a little bit under the weather. That's all.
Yes, it would be unspeakable if a queen fell significantly ill during a time of war and unrest like this. It would be terribly inconvenient.
I know. Here, Lorgar will like clap his hands as if he's had a sudden idea. What might aid Her Majesty in her present ailment, and bring some life to her sallow visage? Perhaps, amongst this most joyous occasion, the good prince would honor us with a mother-son dance this evening. I would personally find it a favor from His Majesty if he should grace us so. But, of course, if Her Highness is unable, or wishes not, of course, to Her Majesty's pleasure. But if the prince might consider the favor of a groom-to-be, I would be most in your debt.
Absolutely. Anything for the people of Demera, and any excuse to dance with my mother is a good excuse. So I would happily enjoy taking the floor with her.
No doubt her reputation for fine footwork precedes her, and age should not temper one such as Her Majesty. Her vivacity is legendary in the kingdoms. I admit I've never seen the spectacle myself, and I'm truly looking forward to the occasion. Thank you, Your Highness.
Of course. Oh, I was just coming to make our rounds. Oh, my apologies. Where are my manners? And I gesture over to Zindalor. This is the Queen's handmaiden, Zindalor. What's her last name again?
Zendalor Misrium.
Zindalor Misery.
She shouldn't be.
Would it be?
Shouldn't she be
No.
House Saif?
I guess so. Well, technically, yeah, Misrium is her drow last name.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Saif.
Saif.
She goes by Saif here.
Gotcha. Zindalor Saif.
Here, Lorgar will take a very measured breath as he comports himself, and his warm visage turns somewhat colder as he addresses Zendalor. Lady Saif, handmaiden to Her Majesty, daughter to the illustrious captain of the Queen's Guard. Tell me, good lady, does your father's swordsmanship truly live to the legends? I've heard he fights as if he was two men.
Is indeed true, and he taught me swordsmanship himself. So, I have seen it firsthand. I could never hold a blade to my father in any real sense. He is vastly the superior swordsman, one of the best I've ever known. Perhaps the best I've ever known. But yes, he does fight as if there are two of him.
And perhaps when next my good lady wife and I visit the capital, I'm sure after our honeymoon we shall take a rounds of the kingdom and make ourselves known. Perhaps we shall see your father in tournament, and I might witness the spectacle myself. And perhaps you would do me the honor of the introduction to your good lady mother? And here, I think, I don't have a character sheet, but if anyone wants to roll an insight.
Yeah.
For Lorgar?
For Lorgar.
Oh.
I don't have
I'll
access
roll
to his
it.
character sheet, so.
Insight. Where's that at? 24.
God damn.
He knows who Zendalor is.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He
You
knows
know the question
Saif
he's
not.
asking. Have you seen Mad Max?
I have not.
Oh, never mind. Hold on, let me. Can't search for gifts. Wait, no, I can. Haha. If you look in meme disposal, Lucian, you know that's bait.
Hell yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Lucian,
Okay, she's okay.
speaks up. If she is in attendance, then perhaps an introduction could be made.
I doubt my mother would be in attendance.
Shut the fuck
Oh. Am I muted?
No.
Oh. Oh,
That's why Avery said, "Shut the fuck up."
I'm sorry. Never mind. She wouldn't say that. she would simply smile at Lorgar in a very like, it's like a tight, I'm forcing this smile kind of smile.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed-lipped. She never smiles with open mouth. Like a polite white people ass smile of like she learned. I'm like,
I
yeah.
feel attacked.
She get like that curt fucking I hate your ass smile. And says nothing to him.
Mm.
Doesn't dignify it with a response.
You could just lie and say, "Hey, too naked. There's not mom in the picture."
But terribly sorry. I do see your handmaiden in attendance as well, Lady Foxmantle.
Yes, this is Yato. She is a old family friend who has served my family for quite some time. She is not the talkative sort.
I see. Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Yato.
I'd say with that earlier insight check, she looks at you like you are less than the dirt beneath her scales. Like, she really could not get, like, the energy is, I don't get paid enough to speak to you. And she doesn't say shit to you. She just looks at you with like that withering sort of, like, you know, if you could be withered by it. But that just like, I don't care about you. You're not what I'm here for. You're not even important to me.
Okay.
You have the Lady Foxmantle's full attention. Of course, she does not like you and what you did to her sister, but this lady does not care about you.
Well, I don't like her, so you know.
Right.
Oh, perhaps His Majesty take interest. I mean, I should not speak for my good lady wife to be, but Yatul does not serve in a way His Majesty may disapprove of. We are, of course, sensitive to His Majesty and his distinctive lineage and the unfortunate hurdles that must present. And in grace to those cultural barriers which we seek to overcome under your mother's distinct hand, we should not employ servants such as that. I do mean to ask the good prince, how does the relations go in that manner, if I may be so bold? I note Lady Arayan of Palacechuck, the upcoming orc settlement, is in attendance this evening. Is your majesty aware?
Would I be aware? No, I don't think I would be.
You may have gotten a briefing of the guest list of Distinguished by Midnight. So I feel like you might be vaguely aware of, you know what Palacechuck is. It's a settlement north of Damara, and it is mostly inhabited by orcs and half-orcs. There is a small percentage of humans that also live there. But it was like their first, like in the time of Gareth's rule, orc kind's first, like, true settlement to try and be more organized, more permanent, rather than being like what they are known for, which is like pillaging different places and like roaming around to pillage and do evil. Like there was a man who took up leadership, Obold Many Arrows, I believe.
Good job, honey.
Thank you. Obold Many Arrows, he sought to organize them and, you know, make a city or a settlement for them to do trade with Damara and Vasa. So they do trade with both Damara and Vasa, mortal enemies. And there was a time where like most settlements, like human settlements, were very against them settling, and there was a time of war that eventually resulted in them, Gareth like begrudgingly like, okay, all right, I recognize you. Even though you're kind of like encroaching upon my land and my kingdom, I'm gonna let you slide, kind of deal. And Gareth did officially acknowledge Palace Chuck as its own, like, place.
Okay.
In his time.
I think with that information, Lucien, he'd respond back. He said, I am aware of her attendance. I haven't had the opportunity to speak with her just yet, but as soon as I plan to do so while making my rounds around the party. But I'm sure that the conversation should be a positive one where we could both benefit from.
If I may ask, Your Majesty, I find it interesting that the prince of this fair nation would choose to coordinate ballroom outfits with his servant. Why is that?
You like
Forgive my
it?
boldness. It looks
Ooh.
lovely. It's just
Oh,
an interesting choice.
do not mean to correct my bride-to-be, but is she not Queen's servant?
She is.
Not make it all the more strange.
Well, I am unsure if you are aware, but we are traveling together, and I am on a mission to make friends, and I am dreadfully unaware of how to do that. And some of the things that I've learned is that friends wear matching outfits or coordinated outfits.
Lorgar will sweep his arm that's free to his bride-to-be, indicating their matching outfits, and say with a sort of concession, well, I do suppose His Majesty makes a fair point. But yes, the adventuring party that my brother attends, I am told that you have recently faced a dragon. Is it also true the rumors say that your butler killed the dragon? Is that right?
It was a team effort.
He's a very fine butler.
He's one hell of a butler, actually.
God damn it.
Barely.
God, I've been clocked in 4K. You asshole.
You already fucking know.
God, you got me.
like dead ass. Whenever I think of Mr. Midnight, I just think of Sebastian. I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
absolutely.
You
Same
got it.
character.
Absolutely.
It's mostly Sebastian, and if you watched Helsing, Walter C. Dalnays.
Love that. Hell yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So
A bit of the butler from The Nanny.
tidy up.
Yeah, Niles from The Nanny. All good butler tropes.
Love this man.
But yes, it was quite an effort from all of us, and taking care of dragon while also fighting off a horde of hundreds of wolves and lichens, all the same.
I do find myself curious. Back to the handmaiden thing. Why would the Queen's handmaiden go out to tend to the prince when he already has a butler? Why would she not stay in the castle and tend to her queen. Seems unusual.
Well, if you wish to find the answer for that and question Her Majesty's will, then by all means, you are free to ask that question to her yourself. She is right over there.
I see. Well, I certainly would draw into question her judgment. Maybe she is sicker than the rumors say.
This bitch is crazy. No way. Beat this bitch's ass, bro. I will ride right now. That's insane.
Don't speak about the queen like that.
Lucian scowls his face at Lorgar. And he says, Lord Darth, I do recommend that your lady-in-waiting watch her tone when speaking of the queen, my mother.
I'm so sorry, I missed what was said.
She had said, because Lucian was like, well, why don't you ask my mother if you want to question the queen's judgment? And she's like, well, you're right. That does bring the queen's judgment into question. That might insinuate that she is sicker than the rumors say.
Yes.
I see the... Now, here, Lorgar will take the cup that he has in his hand and raise it and say, well, you see, perhaps the humors of the evening have gotten our spirits up, but if I might assuage the situation, forgive my bride-to-be and her tone, good prince. I'm sure you may be aware that bride-to-be has many stresses upon the eve of her wedding. So I'm sure my good lady wife would offer her graces as I offer a toast to your health and to the health of the queen. On the eve of my wedding, I would be honored to impart some of this time for your recognition, good prince.
Yes.
Would you share a toast with me?
Of course. Before doing so, Lady Foxmantle, speaking of decisions and family and all that, do you have any siblings at all?
Yes, my father, Lord Foxmantle, has other children.
Mm-hmm. Well, should we want to keep our heads on our shoulders, we should watch how we speak in the presence of me about the queen, my mother. And I raise my drink up for a toast.
Of course, good prince. My wife and I are united on this front. We wouldn't want to be of two minds, would we?
What the fuck?
The good prince, Lucian, and Her Majesty, Queen Eve. I ask for their blessings on this most auspicious eve, where I am to take the hand of whom I believe to be the most enchanting maiden. And I am proved correct as we stand safe within this magic field. To you, good queen, of course, King Rothar, and to you, Prince Lucian. And everyone in attendance will see Prince Lucian and Zandalore there together with Lorgar Darth, Lady Foxmantle, as he smiles and raises a toast. And that's 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hey.
guys, I hope you had a fun session.
Dicker, I got bad news for you, big dog.
Uh-oh.
I got bad news for you.
We got good news for you.
We're gonna have to we're gonna dismantle the Dark family.
Just make me the head, and I think we're chilling.
Like,
Oh
like
my
I got
God.
that. Like, I don't know much about Game of Thrones, but I think this is like a Red Wedding type situation or some shit.
Oh God.
Oh
fucking
no!
incredible. I'm glad. I'm glad with one line, just one line, I got it.
I will say,
Mind
if
thing
this is
killed
Red
me.
Wedding situation, the fact that you guys are in the House of Darth means y'all are the ones getting killed.
Oh, absolutely.
Sanguinius is making it out of here.
Excited.
Like,
So fucking happy.
like unfortunately, like Sanguinius will not return for Avengers Doomsday. I just-
He said everybody's got to go. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, so all eyes are on you and this toast, and we draw it to a close there. The rumors are going to be going haywire. Matching outfits out on a balcony, drinking together with the bride and groom, reflecting the fact that the bride and groom would also be wearing matching outfits. A very couple thing to do. Would the king and queen be wearing matching outfits? Rothar and Eve? And if so, what?
Fuck no.
Fuck no? What's
sorry,
Rothar wearing?
Pants.
That she could get him in.
he's wearing slacks.
Dogs out too. He's not even wearing shoes.
Oh,
Like,
100%. Like he can't feel the earth. You know, he can't attune with the earth in case a fight breaks out when he has shoes on. So
he
very
does
specific.
still have an axe on his back, because who's gonna tell the king no?
Oh, absolutely.
He's got to protect his queen. Eve would be wearing. I think I sent a picture of it the other day, but it was like a pink and green dress. Where did I put that?
See, I'm more concerned about how the fuck Lorgar knows about Randveer. Of two minds, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
posting
that's
it
what he
in the
implied.
table chat
Yeah.
again.
Hey.
She would
I
be
just
wearing
thought
this.
you were like.
Yeah.
I thought
Weird.
you were saying how
NPC has
it's
information he
Zendalor.
shouldn't.
Like, I think right before Lorgar started his thing, Lucia would mouth, "What the fuck?"
But just Lorgar's angle to A, draw the spotlight to him and Zendalor,
Mm-hmm.
and then E, like, what's God, what I had a train of thought. Have everyone in the party, like, not everyone in the party, everyone in attendance, you know, see the prince and Zendalor together, and especially after dropping that line, all eyes are on you. So if you start swinging,
Hey,
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say is you fell right into my trap. All right, hey, like if you think you know what's going on, I got bad news. You're in range of my 8 trigrams. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know.
It's fair.
that's fair. But Lucian
Is
also
he,
doesn't
though?
have his giant strength.
Oh,
Or his
simple.
magic.
I got a simple way of taking care of all this. It's a coup.
Dad! Oh, I thought you were just gonna look over and go, Dad!
What?
No. Nah. Here's my line of thinking, right? With all the attention on them, you know, Lorgar and Lady Foxman or something, it's easy. We could just plant some evidence, because we all know this bitch is not who she says she is. I'm sure they got some sort of like blood test or whatever they could test for Atticus blood or what the fuck ever. And then, you know, all we got to do is look inside of the queen's head. Or look inside the queen's head and see that, hey, did you want to see that's here is obviously the bitch that killed Mr. Midnight's husband.
We
That would
specifically
work if
have the
you
thing
weren't-
that.
Anti-magic field, but
I mean,
yes, you
yeah.
can
Am I-
argue that
hold on,
specifically
am-
does track,
Am I
Atticus.
being stupid? Why can't you just kill these niggas right now?
Why? Oh, because I am the prince, and you know, like a murderous prince is not necessarily the best one. I don't think.
Yeah.
He would
so
still need
all-
due cause.
If you're a murderer prince, like you kill people without purpose, without a good reason, like they're not being unlawful from the public's point of view, the public's perspective of Prince Lucian is absolutely crucial. They already don't love him. Well, a lot of them don't love him because he's an orc in their eyes. They don't see the half-human, they just see orc. If he starts murdering people, the first thing they'll be doing is like, oh, clearly he's a savage orc. He shouldn't be, in power, and we should uprise against him. That's how you get an uprising, my guy.
Hey.
He has to look just.
Try it.
Very bad. Gotcha.
Just try it.
Yeah.
Let me-
Also, if the other nobles see, like, hey, if the prince feels like he has cause to murder you on sight, there's nothing stopping the prince from murdering you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's valid. Fuck.
But Lucian's smart and very aware of how politics work. If you want to murder somebody, you gotta have justifiable reason for it, and provide evidence and shit like that. So we're
Discreetly
just
via an assassin.
yeah, we're just planting seeds, and hey, we'll go from there. We'll see what sprouts from those seeds, huh? Because I will say that an objective of Lucian's is to make sure that this Yuan-Ti does not leave this bitch alive.
Like
As midnight.
I mean, not this party, but like after the wedding and stuff like that. Like after that's all over, like oh yeah.
I'm sure you'll get your chance.
No,
You were
not
saying,
me.
Grogan?
What?
Grogan, you were saying something?
I was saying something a while back about being able to check if she was Adakai or not.
Oh,
Hey, check this shit out.
what?
So, you gave me an item that detects the closest Atticus.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
That requires the blood of Atticus, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that's
you're in
how
an
Azrael-
anti-magic field.
I thought we were on the balcony outside of that field.
No. So the outer balcony is outside that field. The indoor balcony, like that you guys are on, it does not count. I'm talking about outside of the ballroom. Anything outside of the ballroom, which includes that outside balcony,
Well,
which they are not on.
It's just a wedding, or is this the ball? Because
This is the ball before the wedding.
Yeah. So if the wedding doesn't have an anti-magic field or whatever, like we can do this outside of an anti-magic field. We can. Yeah, it's not something that we have to prove right away.
Yeah. I will say, the wedding will be happening in private in a smaller courthouse, just like a couple people, and then afterwards there will be another party to celebrate the wedding, like a feast that everyone will be invited to. And the queen might not be in attendance, therefore the anti-magic field might not be there. It is only here because the queen is here. But the queen is probably just staying for the duration of this and then leaving right after, because really, how long can the queen be away from her crown?
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to stay, witness the wedding. She's going to be one of the few people in that room, but you guys will not be. And afterwards, there will be a party in which the queen will already be gone and safe, most likely. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll take a week to think about it. But if that is the case, if the queen is here, no magic. If queen not here, magic.
I did want, as Lorgar, after the prince started probing and got the information that she's not who she says she is, that Lorgar returned strike for strike, and delivering that little line.
Mm-hmm. That was some good shit.
I would say with the context clues of that conversation and your earlier insight check, you would gather at the very least Lorgar knows she's not who she says she is, but does sincerely still have feelings for her regardless. So, like, he knows whatever her secret is, accepts her as she is, and they're actually a very good power couple.
Damn, that thing must be crazy.
Yeah. That Atticus pussy. What can I say?
The
His brother knows. Those
Grippy.
brothers have a type. What can I say?
Crazy.
Trippier than the
Crazy.
socks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just know what needs to be done.
I'm with you, man.
Hell yeah. All right. Hey, Dicker's gonna be the favorite and the least favorite because there's only gonna be one of them.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
Oh, wow.
Even more.
He said moving up in the world.
Man, I can't believe God killed my mom.
I can't.
Damn.
The dice killed your mom?
Oh man, that's what happened when I lost power. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh,
3 to see if his mom was alive.
Damn.
Yeah, so everyone, in case you didn't know, apparently sending, because heaven and hell are just different planes of existence, still works if somebody's fucking dead. It's a better speak with dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's funny as fuck.
because like speak with dead, you get the memory of their soul in the corpse, and you get like what the corpse remembers. But with sending, you get their spirit after death. And so she gave him the comfort of, he's like, just please let me know you're safe. And she's like, I am beyond safety. I am at peace. Just know I died proud of you. Those were her last fucking words.
Well, you can technically still talk to her. I mean, if you,
Technically.
Contact other plane.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real. If I died and you niggas started messaging me, I'd be hurt.
She's in heaven. Leave her alone. What does
Yeah.
Dragonborn heaven look like?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, just gonna send a message to Sigoridius up there in heaven. You up?
You are.
That's crazy. Just get contact other plane and just fucking drunk dial Sanguinius.
Hell yeah!
You don't even need contact other plane. That's a way higher level spell than just sending.
I know, but if you want to have a conversation with the man,
Well, it depends on how many spell slots you have.
yeah, I'm saying you
Yeah,
can
dude.
like 8 for sending.
True.
8 sentences, right? That's a good conversation.
Yeah,
I guess.
Well, what do you really gotta tell me that's 8 sentences long? Like, for real.
Hey, yo,
If I'm
bro, Serena
dead.
moved on.
Exactly. If I'm dead, it's like, damn, thanks, good looks. And that's it. I'm gonna go do whatever I do in the afterlife.
yeah.
Oh, like, hey, remember that like crazy magic item that you had that like died and we sort of need? Hey, do you remember where you put that bitch? Like,
I
you
put
know,
it
I don't
in
know.
my boot locker.
Oh.
One sentence. One sentence.
It's that South Park episode where they had to contact Kenny when they drunk his ashes because of tickets or some shit.
I thought it was chocolate milk mix.
That's funny as fuck.
Alright, I have to go. I have things for work.
I heard none of that.
Me neither.
I have to go. I have to do things for work.
Okie doke. Bye-bye.
I love you guys very much. See y'all
Love
next
you,
week.
dude.
Love
Hey,
you.
Digger.
Unless we hang out sooner. If we hang out sooner, when you guys are free, let me know. I'll try to join.
Hell yeah, brother.
Love you. Good night.
Bye. Love y'all. Bye.
I think this purple is the closest match.
The Discord, the recording bot.
Someone?
Dicker forgot again.
He always
God
does.
damn it, Dickard.
If someone else can do that, that would be greatly appreciated.
Hold on. Fuck.
Since
Can I-
Dickard keeps disappointing me.